Donald Trump has triumphed in US elections and is now building his dream team for Trump 2.0. Susie Wiles will be the first woman chief of staff. Mike Waltz will be the national security advisor. Elise Stefanik is set to be the US ambassador to the UN. Homan is a border Czar, and Kristi Noem will handle Homeland Security. That's not all. There are still some important positions to be filled, and these are the top contenders. Let's begin with Secretary of State. The first contender is Marco Rubio. He is known for having hardline views on foreign policy issues, especially regarding China, Iran, Cuba, and Venezuela. Rubio was initially at odds with Republicans on their international interventions, but later echoed Trump's stance on settling the Russia-Ukraine war. Moreover, he has been among the most outspoken senators on the need for the United States to be more aggressive with China. As a senator, he favors exempting India from CAATSA sanctions while imposing sanctions on Pakistan for promoting terrorism in India. Next up is Rick Grenell, also known as Richard Grenell. He is a vehement MAGA advocate and Trump loyalist. He served as the US ambassador to Germany, where he roiled the German diplomatic establishment by supporting right-wing causes in the country. He then served as the acting director of national intelligence, becoming the first openly gay cabinet secretary in US history. Many view him as being on the extreme right wing of the Republican Party. At a right-wing conservative political action conference in Washington, D.C. in February, Grenell said the US needed a son of a diplomat, seemingly referring to himself. And the third one is Bill Hagerty. He is a Republican senator from Tennessee who served as Trump's ambassador to Japan before running for Senate in 2020. He is also a veteran of George H.W. Bush's administration and is known for his staunch anti-China views. Apart from these three, Robert O'Brien, who served as Trump's special envoy for hostage affairs from 2018 to 2019, is also a part of the mix. Now let's turn our attention to the contenders for Defense Secretary. One is retired Lieutenant General Keith Kellogg, who held national security posts during Trump's first term. He is a retired 3-star Army general and has extensive experience in the military and international business. Second is Tom Cotton, a senator from Arkansas. He is a former Army infantry officer and veteran of Iraq and Afghanistan. Between the Army and the Senate, Cotton worked for McKinsey & Company and served one term in the House of Representatives. Now let's take a look at the contenders for Treasury Secretary. First up is Howard William Lutnick. He is an American billionaire who leads the investment firm Cantor Fitzgerald. Trump is known to be close to Lutnick, who has donated more than $10 million to his campaign and has raised more than $75 million for the campaign. Lutnick has two central beliefs: that Trump can restore American wealth and that the wrong people were recruited to work for the former president when he first took office. Next is Jay Clayton. He is a veteran Wall Street and corporate lawyer who chaired the Securities and Exchange Commission during Trump's previous term. According to Politico, his selection to lead Treasury could reassure businesses worried about the volatility or the populist ideas the former president floated on the campaign trail, like massive new tariffs. Another contender is Scott Bessent. He is the founder of Key Square Group, an international market investment firm. The unofficial advisor to Trump is also an ally of the vice president nominee, J.D. Vance. Moreover, he is pro-crypto and supports Trump's policies on rate cuts. Apart from these three, the other contenders are Robert Lighthizer, Larry Kudlow, John Paulson, and Bill Hagerty. That was a brief overview of the Trump cabinet members. Let us know if you would like to know about the rest of them too. Until then, stay tuned to NDTV Profit.